Hello everyone and happy Wednesday. If you are new here, please subscribe. I post new videos every Wednesday and Sunday. I also have a Patreon where I post 3 videos a month for $5 a month and 3 audios on top of those videos for $10 a month. I'm trying out my Blue Yeti microphone again, my new one. My last video had some like weird white noise to it, and I know that some of you guys recommended a Tascam or something mic. I think you said Dean ASMR has one of these, so I will look into it if the sound is still not working out, because like I feel like there's just always problems with my microphone for no reason. All it does is plug into the computer and then like record stuff. So it's not like anything that should be overcomplicated and break, and they're too expensive to be doing all that shit. So I did spin the microphone around. I know I had it the other way. I don't know if you guys thought that might have been the issue, so I'm hoping that's what it was. But we'll see. I also turned the gain down just a touch. And yeah, so today I'm just going to be doing a ramble video and a life update. I was going to do this as the last and final audio for the Patreon VIPs, but I decided I would do it here instead, and I'll do something different for them. So I also recently did a Read Cosmo With Me video on Patreon. If you liked those and missed those, that's there. Hopefully there's not any or too many outside noises. I live in the city. It's the daytime. It's getting nice out, and I have 2 babies on this side of me and 2 babies on this side of me. So apologies in advance. There's just simply some things that are out of my control. You can feel like you're really here with me. In the back, I have my iHome, if anyone's curious. Since I've been in this spot for the past 2 videos, the iHome is really cool because it is a sound machine, like a white noise machine, which is what I bought it for. And it's not like it's not unsightly, it's kind of just subtle, and it lights up different colors. You can have it so it's like going in and out, like rainbow going to a different color, or you can have it set on one color, or you can have it like flicker like a candle. It also has a couple different settings of white noise. The first one is it's almost like a guided meditation, which is kind of cool, and tells you to like breathe and stuff, although I've never done that. And then it has, your typical white noise, raindrops, the ocean. I don't like the ocean one really, but I do like the rain, so that is what I will typically issue with other people driving. I don't know if it's like a control thing or if I really am just like scared for my life. I think I have a little bit of like trust issues. Like I just rely on me for like everything, and if I'm in the car with somebody else and they're driving, I like don't trust that they're not going to like slam the person in front of us or whatever it is. So that coupled with like the just filth that I felt from, you know, what is a bachelorette party, just like drinking and partying for 3 days. I had like I was just basically having a perpetual panic attack on the way home, and I felt like I was trapped like a caged animal in the car, and I just wanted to get out. And I had to like really meditate with my soul to like be okay and not freak out. So, does anyone else get that way in the car, like when they're not driving? And also just the fact that it was 6 hours, like that's a long ass time to be in the car. The town of Killington was similar to what we, like in Philly, there's, you know, you go down the shore, you go up the mountains, right? And the mountains is like the Poconos. So Killington was very similar to like the Pocono towns that are like, you know, there's like one general store and like one tattoo shop and like one this, and so it's not like personally my vibes to be in a place like that. I prefer like the city and the suburbs. Don't really like a small town. There's not much to do, but we basically just stayed at the house and you know, drank there. I met some people that I hadn't ever met before. I only really knew the bride and 2 other girls out of the like 10 girls that there were, but I'm pretty good at making friends and getting along with different types of people. So it was fine. We were all very different. Like they were into like snowboarding and just more kind of, you know, hippie, dippy or whatever, like my friend Taylor is. But we still had a good time, and they would go snowboarding in the day, and we would like stay back at the house and clean up and chill and like watch Netflix or whatever. So it was a good time. But will I be making the trip back to Killington, Vermont via car anytime soon? Definitely not. Yeah. What else? I am going to Miami this weekend as well. My friends wanted to go on a trip, and I like inadvertently agreed without remembering that I was going to Vermont last weekend. So my head is like, whew, like it's just a lot. And I'm just curious to see how Miami is gonna be. Like what's the temperature? What are people doing there? It's different in every city right now, but I mean, I'm excited. It's more my vibes. We're staying at a really nice hotel and have, you know, bougie dinner plans that my best girlfriends, the twins, I call them, that the twins made. So, it should be a lot of fun. It's just gonna be another 3 nights of like craziness, and for me, I like to like chill and take time off from like society after I've you know, spent too much time with following weekend, like the shore, and then I'm like home for 5 minutes, and then I'm going to Manhattan to see my sister. Like, it just never ends. So I'm like, okay, when I get back from Manhattan, like I'm not making weekend plans for like post Manhattan, although I think then I'm going on a houseboat thing. It's just crazy. But I have like different groups of friends and family and things that I like to see, and I kind of just like rotate everybody, and I don't want to like not see someone for like 3 months at a time, so it just ends up happening like this. Like I said, I don't like to like tell people no and disappoint them and stuff, so yeah, I definitely like there's potential for me to not post like completely regularly on YouTube because of how busy I'm going to be. I'll always pretty much post once a week, but maybe the twice is gonna have to be sacrificed. I will always do 3 Patreons and 3 audios because people are paying me and giving me that financial commitment or whatever, so I'm not going to like rip people off, but I have to kind of find somewhere to like take a breath, and YouTube is, like optional for me, so yeah, but I'm not gonna like stop doing it or anything. It could be something where there's a little less consistently with every, few days. I can of course see my camera's dying. I have to like put my hand up to see, am I like 15 minutes in? If you're wondering, my bodysuit is from Naked Wardrobe. My earrings, I always wear these same earrings. They're surgical steel, just like fake diamond earrings. I cannot wear anything other than surgical steel in my ears, or else they get like, ouch, they hurt. Not even like 14 karat gold or sterling silver, let alone something that's like a cheap, like $5 earring. Oh my god, the pain. I used to have my cartilage pierced too, but I got like this little bump on the back of my ear and it was gross. So I had to take that out, and it was weird because I had it pierced since I was like 12, and the bump appeared when I was like 25. So confused. I want to get like some other sort of piercing in my ear. I feel like piercings are just like easy. You can always take them out if you don't like them. Like, I love lots of piercings on people. I love tattoos on people too. Other people, not me. But I don't know. Where should I get pierced? I feel like it was like in here. My ears are so like chunky. I have chunky earlobes, so I can only like get certain piercings. Like, I don't like to wear like anything that's like attracting too much unwanted attention to my ears. The cartilage was perfect though. I wonder if I would get that redone, or maybe I'll try it in the other ear. But I don't know. I remember my friend in high school had her, oh my god, what was it? It was called an industrial, that like bar that goes from here to here, and that was like the cool thing back then. I do think that like for my style it is too aggressive. It's just like a little much, but I remember thinking that was so cool, and I remember she got like a bump on the back of her ear from that too, so I guess that's just like